Now, let me remind you, all this was taking place back in 2005. Oh, like I say, we hit that Rick Yard, 19 years old. You know what I'm saying? So Big Boogie start smiling. Like I say, he was already smiling. So he like, shit, hold on right quick. I look to the right, over there by the basketball handball court. I see some essays over there running the pads. He say, man, we gonna go holler at Champ right now. The dude running the pads, he Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, go holler at him right quick, man. I don't want to start working out to be tight. You know what I'm saying? Go on, put it together right quick. You know, let me go and introduce myself. So he go right over there. He holler at Champ. Champ was a humble dude. But like I say, he was trained all the blasts over there. From my perspective, you know what I'm saying? So he go over there, he come on back. He like, man, he just smiling. He said, man, they ain't tripping, Fortray. He said, man, everybody saying the way you pulled up, like shit, they can't say nothing about it. Like you wasn't saying I crip in the world, but anything like you just came through saying you Fortray, and so like I say, they gave me a little extra stuff I ain't had to deal with. Some of them probably didn't like me, but a lot of them, they were just like, shit, understood, you know what I'm saying? So, Boogie like, man, you good. So, like I say, man, everybody talk to everybody over there, so that's how I meet Amp. Shout out to Amp. He was on the, I think that was P3, because the gate, the gate, the fence separates us, rec yard to rec yard. And that's how I meet Amp. He pulled up to the gate, he called me over there, so I come over there, I'm like, what's up? He like, man, what's up? Them niggas tripping over there, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, man, niggas ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? I pulled up and told him to set me a date up real quick so I can introduce myself, you know what I'm saying? But he like, shit, it's good. Them niggas ain't like, they say it's good. So he like, shit, all right, let me know, you know, let me know what's up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we gonna come over there. So I'm like, shit, okay, you know what I'm saying? So that was my first experience coming into the TDC system, an ID unit. It was Coffield unit. And like I say, man, I didn't know a lot of stuff. I used to do a lot of crashing, like just a lot of petty stuff. I get into it with the laws behind saying pull my pants up, all type of nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You just go to lock up a lot behind stuff like this. So it's like I end up getting G5'd over there on Coffield. That's how I got shipped off behind the law saying I would tried to assault him or something, you know what I'm saying? He just wrote a bogus case and shit. Without the cases that I done already caught, they sent me off. So I go to Gibb Lewis unit. I go to Gibb Lewis unit at the end of 07, I think. And when I pulled up on Gibb Lewis unit, shit, the Crips and Bloods just had a ride over there. And they put me on C-Wayne, where all the Bloods was. Now, when the riot took place, they separated the Bloods and Crips. The Bloods went to C Wayne, the Crips went to B Wayne. So, like I say, man, I pulled up to that. I ain't know what was going on. And I go to Rick the next day. You know what I'm saying? Sure enough, we go to the cage. You know, they had 6 men to the cage back then. By this time, I'm 20 years old. I see a dude over there wrapping his hands up. Had a nice little size on him. You know what I'm saying? Nigga that used to call East Dallas, right? So, man, I'm walking around trying to see if it's a smoke first. Ain't nobody saying nothing. I give me like 7 cents on the pull-up bar. You know what I'm saying? Made me another lap, and sure enough, I heard, hey, look out, folks, Trey. So I turn around and look. Shit, I see a dude over there had a nice little size on him. You know what I'm saying? So I walk up on him. I'm like, what's up? So he wrapping his hands up talking to me. He like, yeah, say my nigga, I remember you from Hutchins unit. You know what I'm saying? You had a fight with my nigga Lil Worm. You had a fight with so and so. So I'm looking, I'm like, man, who is you? He like, man, you probably don't remember, man. I'm East Dallas. You know what I'm saying? But say, look at my nigga. I've been looking at all the Crips that's pulling up. You know, there's some nigga named Cutthroat, beef for my nigga while he was in the handcuffs on the Rick Yard trying to come out the. So I cut him out. I'm like, man, say, look out, man. I don't know Cutthroat. I don't know none of them niggas. But like, what did you wrap your hands over? Like, what's up? You talking about punching? So he started smiling at me. He looked at all the blood niggas. And he was like, yeah, nigga, them Dallas Fort Worth niggas gonna rip. He like, yeah, my nigga, I just wanna look at you. Ain't nothing personal to you. I said, man, that's all you had to say, man. I don't know none of them individuals you talking about. So I get to tie my shoes up. But I was still young back then. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking I'm finna go here and do him like, you know what I'm saying, other little altercations I done had, man. But that's the day I started noticing the difference between fighting a young nigga and fighting a grown man. You know, I had just turned 20. He died like 31, 32. You know what I'm saying? Nice, and he was left-handed. So that was my first day getting set on my back pockets. But like I say, when we started off, I get to run up on him. He like, hold up, my nigga. He said, I like to make commissary. Let me holler at the law real quick. It's good over here. They gonna let us punch. So I'm like, shit, all right. You know what I'm saying? He go pull up on the law. So he like, oh, I think you know what I'm saying? So they like, man, y'all good. So like I say, I start out, we get to go, I get to give him to him. I'm thinking I'm finna knock him out like I just did a little dude on Coffield, right? He eating them hoes, you know what I'm saying? He's having a side spell. Like I say, it looked backwards to me. I didn't have a lot of experience by this time. You know, I was fresh from penitentiary. I done had a few squabbles, but I was still learning, you know what I'm saying? So it looked backwards to me. He was left-handed. And the dude hit me, set me down. I jumped right back up. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, nigga, like in my head, I really wasn't ready to get back up yet, you know what I'm saying? But it was just my reflex. I got back up. He like, man, we good. I'm like, hell, nah, we ain't good. Let me look at that shit. So he like, man, we good. So I get to walk up on him again. So he like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So we get to going down through there again. So now I took my time with him. He get to shooting. I was caging up on him, you know what I'm saying, getting out the way. But East Dallas hit so hard that just me blocking his punches was draining me. I was getting tired. Now, he really wasn't hitting me like that, but it was taking my energy from me. You know what I'm saying? So we get on the cage, the law like, man, it's good. I'm like, hell, nah, that ain't good. Let me run that shit again. So we get to going down through there again. We lock up a little bit, but he was heavy. He was heavy to me. That was probably like 230. You know what I'm saying? Me coming out transit, I probably like 158, 160. It just looked like I was big because I ain't had no body fat on me. You know what I'm saying? But I really was light. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, hell nah, we gonna run that shit again. I kept trying to run. I really was trying to get my drop back because he sat me on my ass off the rip. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to get my drop back. So he was like, man, we good, man. I'm like, man, fuck all that. Let me look at that shit. Nigga, I'm gonna beat for you. So I get to walking up on him again. So he started smiling. He like, man, say, look out, my nigga. I respect your gangster, my nigga. He said, nigga, I'm bleeding too. He do like this here. He pulled his lip down. And I seen a little blood on his teeth. So in my head, I'm like, shit, all right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, all right. I said, say, check this out, Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga, I done lost a little weight, so I've been on transit. I say, nigga, let me get my weight up. Let me get my action. You know what I'm saying? Let me look at that shit. He like, man, that's understood, little bro. He said, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, homie. He said, nigga, you pulled up directly to squabble. He said, all these other niggas, there's been some crip niggas pulling up, and I'm pulling up on them niggas' house, pulling up on you. And they be like, nah, man, nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm so-and-so, man. We ain't got nothing to do with that. He said, nigga, you came directly out here to squabble. He said, my nigga, you got some food in your locker? So, you know, me being a young, I'm like, nigga, what you mean I got some food in my locker? He started laughing again. He like, man, nigga, I'm just saying, nigga, like, you good down there, nigga. I got some food down there. I'm shooting some food down there. Like, nigga, you smoke squares? I'm like, hell, no, I don't smoke squares, nigga. That make your wind short. He like, man, my nigga, you good over here. He say, ain't number bloods over here. He say, but nigga, like, nigga, you can't directly out here to squab, nigga, nigga, you need some food, some squares, like, nigga, shit. I'm right upstairs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm shoot the line there, nigga. I got you, nigga. You good over here, nigga. So shit, I'm like, shit, all right, you know what I'm saying? So that was my first time to get set on my ass. You know what I'm saying? That's the day I noticed the difference between fighting a grown man and fighting a little kid, fighting a little young nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, fast forward a little bit, January the 13th, 2008, we had a little 3-on-3 on the Rick Yard. By this time, like I said, I've been living over there with the blood nigga. I fucked with most of them. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple more squabbles after that, but this day I got sick. Excuse me. It ended up being some Crips pulling up to the unit. Some pulling up from Ferguson. My nigga, Hooverland Maniac, shout out to Hooverland Maniac, he pulled up. That's my nigga from the world. You know what I'm saying? A few other cats. But it started getting kind of, you know what I'm saying? They used to do recreation on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? Rec restriction Sundays. And the reason they picked Sundays was because everybody come out. You can't say you on rec restriction. You know what I'm saying? You can't say nothing, nigga. Like everybody come out on Sundays. So Sundays we come out and everybody open the floor up. Anybody got a problem with anybody, any new niggas pulling up, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, come out strapped up. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of them days. So everybody out there. Now, by this time, I kind of had a little leeway up. I was jacking the slide up. Just kind of like being aggressive with the laws to where they kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, what's going on type shit. So me, I'm trying to be honest with you. I'm trying to hog the law. I'm trying to make the law move Maniac in my cell before you go home because you finna discharge. You know what I'm saying? So I tell Maniac, I said, say, nigga, let's jack the Rick Yard. So he like, man, what's up, cuz? I said, man, let's just jack the Rick Yard, nigga. I'm gonna tell them how I'm finna take that gas and everything, nigga. I want them to move you in the cell with me since you finna discharge. You know what I'm saying? I want to kick it with you. So he like, man, cuz that shit gonna work. I said, man, it's gonna be a little back and forth because it's Sunday and they don't do moves till on Monday. But if we make it an emergency, it can happen. I said, nigga, I'm gonna take that gas and everything. So he like, shit, all right, cuz, you know what I'm saying? So when they come try to get us off the Red Yard, I jack for the handcuffs. I'm like, man, this shit over with. Nigga, get the ring down here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucking submit to the hand. Ain't none of that. Eat my handcuffs. You know what I'm saying? So they come over there like, man, what's going on? Man, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the ring. You know what I'm saying? So shit, they ain't no jumping on the walk talk calling the ICS. Now, from my perspective, certain individuals like to show out in front of female guards. This is just from my perspective. I may be wrong, you know what I'm saying? But me, I was on a mission, man. I was trying to get Maniac in my cell, and that was my whole mind frame. But like I say, man, they start bringing all them laws out there because they call it ICS. They had a lot of females come out there, and sure enough, somebody jump up. Dude from Yellowstone. Now, Yellowstone big in the bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yellowstone had a nice little size on him. You know what I'm saying? Had a red beanie on at the time. And he get to going out, man. Talking about, yeah, man, all you bitch ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to get in the handcuffs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Got all these motherfucking laws out here. Nigga, y'all want to get in them nigga, y'all better get in them handcuffs, nigga. You know, I'm trying to go in the cell, nigga. Where he get to going out? So I get to looking around. Shit, he talking about niggas don't want to get in the handcuffs, nigga, that's us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, being the nigga I am, I'm like, shit, nigga, who you talking to? He's like, shit, nigga, I'm talking whoever don't want to get in the handcuffs. Shit, that's us. You know what I'm saying? So he in the cage with Maniac because they put 6 to a cage and there's 6 cages out there. So I sit back and look at Maniac. I said, they got Maniac, I don't run that bitch ass nigga. So he look at me. Shit. Now Maniac my size. Yellowstone big in the bitch. so man, but let me rewind a little bit. When we came out that morning, it was Sunday. But it was cold in the bitch outside. So, like, a nigga named SK 103rd Grape Street from Dallas pull up on me. He like, man, what's up, cool? I'm running this nigga, Lil Danny. And I look at him. I look at Maniac, because Maniac in the cage with the nigga. Maniac like, man, it's too cold for this shit, cool. Because nigga hands be hurting, you know, it's cold in the bitch out there. So I'm looking at the nigga. I said, man, just go and chill, SK. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, this little situation happened. It's still the same wreck. So I tell Maniac, look out, man, he gonna run that nigga. So Maniac look at me. Shit, he get the unbutton his jump. So the nigga still over there going out, you know what I'm saying? And SK look at me, and I'm like, look out, SK, go ahead and. But really, I was telling him to jump the nigga, because the nigga big in the bitch. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was big in the bitch, so he like understood, cool. So he come up out had his jumper, but he had his mind on Lil Danny. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know this. I'm thinking he finna run him with Maniac. You know what I'm saying? Man, that nigga Maniac come up out them jumpers, look at me again. I said, man, I'll run that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that nigga turn around, looked at Yellowstone, nigga got to walking upon him. Maniac kind of bow-legged. So got to walking upon him. He like, shit, what's up, cool? And took off on him. So here you go. It started off. Now, Maniac will run him at first. Like, on one thing on Give Blues, they ain't gonna stop no squabble till y'all get real tired. You know what I'm saying? Then they might come in and intervene. But they gonna let y'all squabble until y'all tired of the bitch. And like I say, Yellowstone was big in the bitch, so I know he heavy. You know what I'm saying? So, man, he ended up grabbing Maniac, put him on the gate, try to knee him in the nuts and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, SK, he went over there and took off on Lil Danny. But in my head, I'm like, damn, nigga, I was telling you to help Maniac, because the nigga big in the bitch, but he went and got another nigga, so it was a 2-on-2. That's how it started off. Man, they get to going down through there. You know, like I say, it was looking good at first, but the laws ain't stopping no squabble, so he ended up getting tired. Man, they ended up getting tired, man. Nigga done grab Maniac, holding them all on the gate, trying to knee him in the nuts and all this old shit. So, SK get tired. Lil Danny run, he try to walk off. Lil Danny run over there, tap him on the shoulder. Right when he turn around, he beat for SK. And it kind of like, tables kind of. Now I'm looking like, damn, this shit it's kind of getting hectic now, you know what I'm saying? So me, I'm going out. Nigga, I bitch ass, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm still tripping through the gates and all this shit here. So out the corner of my ear, I heard, yeah, nigga on blood, nigga, get that nigga blood, get that nigga so and so. You know what I'm saying? So I just happened to look, and this little solo out of Denton. Little swole ass little solo. Shout out little solo. So I'm looking. Oh, it's one of my caves. So I pull up on tap on him. Hey, look out, let me look at him. We gonna fuck with you. I'm fuck with you. He like, shit, understood. He popped. So we crank it up in my cage, me and Solo. Man, I guess the laws was letting it go down on that cage, but when they seen it jump off in the other cage, they pulled out the gas guns. They shot a canister in that cage, shot a canister in this cage. This was my first time experiencing that tear gas. So now let me remind you, we squabbling. So, and the Solo, he just ain't no nigga I'm finna run over like it's even so the nigga already tired. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga, they shot that can of gas where nigga couldn't breathe. But man, they get on the ground like I couldn't see nothing. Somebody threw a jump in my face, I grabbed, I started breathing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I start having them little self-talks with me, like nigga, just breathe, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't panic, just breathe that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to breathe in that shit. I kind of shake back.